wondering what your volunteers do, really. That's what we're struggling with on that side of like, what do the volunteers actually do? And what do they need? That's the bit we're struggling with.
Well, it's quite easy, isn't it? We come in on a Thursday, 10 o'clock till 12.
Yeah.
You know, and then people obviously that in the credit union come in with their payments.
Yeah.
And this is the sheet. Like Roger, there's always two.
Yeah.
Always two. One does the books and one does the sheet.
You got the book?
Yes, I'll show you payment book. This is like the payment book, and your payments go in.
Yeah.
So this is for our records.
So you
and then this sheet goes to Roger.
Yeah.
And then...
Well, our sort of office function is done at Morpeth.
Oh, yeah.
And they have a computer there with the programs, credit union program, specially designed for credit unions.
Yeah.
And so that sheet gets scanned and then sent to them.
Yeah.
And they use that information to key the information into the computer.
Yeah.
The actual cash that we collect here has to go to the credit union's bank.
Yeah.
And that is the Unity, what is it, UTB, Unity Trust. That's
is
right.
it on the book?
Well, yes, you can.
This is what paying book.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right, yes.
Yeah. The Unity Trust.
Unity Trust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everything goes to
But they don't have any local offices. So that's where we have a slight problem because, well, basically, we're a small credit union, and it's very difficult to make ends meet. So we don't like paying anything that we can avoid paying.
Yeah.
So if we pay the money into Lloyds Bank or Barclays Bank in Prudhoe, they will charge us for the service of sending the money to their bank, but the post office do it for nothing.
Yeah.
So that's what that book is about.
Yeah.
We take the money to the post office and they transfer it. But I mean, if the Tynedale Community Bank is a local bank, you wouldn't have that problem. You would just pay it straight into a bank in Hexham or wherever it might be.
Yeah, because I think they're part of Prince Bishop's group.
Yeah,
they're like Tynedale are going to be more of the rural, sort of going out to the communities and the people. They're going to be that sort of arm, whereas Prince Bishop was more of a static office in Stanley. They didn't seem to go out quite a lot. Whereas I think she first set it up because she was thinking there's quite a lot of fuel poverty.
That's right. And
she started up a club where basically she would buy the fuel and she would loan it out to her community, and then they would then pay her instalments back. So then she thought, actually, there's something in this with the real rural communities, because they don't really travel a lot into the cities and they need a bank. They don't have these functions anymore because a lot of the banks have closed. So I think she is looking more rural communities. Do you find you quite busy, or do you think it just depends on time of year just?
Well, it's interesting because I suppose there are about 520 or 30 members of our credit union.
That's good.
Well, it's a very small one. I mean,
Tynedale have 6, so you're doing well in our book.
but money-wise in Newcastle, they will have 2,000 or 3,000.
Yeah.
And also there's one in sort of North Tyneside, which is sort of a comparable.
Yeah.
And in fact, Prince Bishop have got I don't know, 1,000 or more.
I think they do.
Yeah. So yeah, we're very small. And as I was going to say, about 90 of those members are in Prudhoe. But we only see probably about, I don't know, 12 to 20 of them.
Yes, that's right.
And they're not here every week. This year we've had 2 weeks when we've had nobody in. And we only had one last week, I think.
Yeah.
Sometimes we'll have half a dozen or maybe 10.
Yeah.
But there is some pay by direct debit and
Well,
all,
that's
isn't
it, you see.
Yeah,
I know
They
they
do
don't
the
all come to
transfers
pay
and
here.
They don't, yeah.
You know,
don't need to come in.
that's
No.
right, yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, the volunteer